G'day everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we got up against Bulldogs in 6th place with 3 wins, 2 losses. They've gone win, loss, win, loss, win. The only change to out through injury. Sprout comes in. Yeah, nothing massive. Anzac Day weekend. Giants, Bulldogs. Historically a bit fiery. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Big game at Monaco Oval. Yeah, I mean, I finally got sliders right and all that, so at least I think I have, and they're 3-2, so they're not doing too bad. But yeah, but no, one thing we have done really well this year, Jamara. The one thing we've done really well this year is our tackling and just our pressure in general. I mean, as a team, we've got the most tackles. We're first with 297 and in second is St Kilda with 227. So that is massive. I mean, it's a massive lead. And then the goals, Brent Taylor's leads over Grindwise by 1, 13-12. We will remember them. Here we go, underway. And here we go, the game is underway at Monaco Oval. And yeah, we're doing postcom again, but this time it's not to do with anything, you know, us flogging them or them flogging us or anything. It's just because I thought stuff at One Up. I've been enjoying a bit of postcom. Why not continue it? So yeah, as you'll see here, Bulldogs got off to a great start. They did get off to a really good start, but they just couldn't really convert a lot of their chances into goals. They were converting them into points, but not goals. And yeah, honestly, I did one of the dumbest things I have probably ever done. I did the whole recording of the post-com of the game, which is probably like a 14-minute recording because it goes from like 2 minutes to 16 or something, and then forgot to save it. So now I'm redoing the whole post-com. But yeah, Aaron Norton lining up from a spot. You would think he'd kick it, but no, it just faded into the post there. But yes, I'm redoing the whole post-com. So not the most fun thing ever, but oh well, got nothing better to do. I mean, we are in lockdown. And yeah, and here we go. This was a genuine chance here for the Dogs to get the first goal of the game, just over halfway through the first quarter, and they do. He just, you know, he knew that Lockie Hunter was pretty quick, so he just put it over his head, and Lockie Hunter just ran onto it. But with that, we ended up getting our first chance, and it's with Zach Sprout, who kicks his first AFL goal in just his second match. He made his debut in 2019, and he did not kick a goal, and didn't play a game last year. But that was his first AFL goal there. So that's what we do enjoy seeing there. That is already our third, as Bailey Dale kicks a pretty good goal there, just outside 50, just grabs it out of the pack and absolutely belts it long. But yeah, that is our third player this year that's kicked their first goal of their career. So the youth really looking good, as Bailey Dale once again gets the ball on the Bulldogs 50, and he's lining up. He'll kick it from probably 55 out, something like that roughly. It falls short, but then look at this, Lockie Ash just doesn't pick up the ball, and Aaron Norton just goes off the deck. Just accidentally dropped my controller. Aaron Norton goes off the deck and just into the goals. So I don't know what Lockie Ash was thinking there. Definitely could have picked it up, but I just chose not to. And Ballydale once again, just really getting in there with the contested mark. Harry Perryman just hasn't been there to put up the contest in the contested marks, and when he has, Ballydale's just quite easily outmarked him. Yeah, but Ballydale had a brilliant first quarter here. As you can see, he's just getting the ball left, right and centre. And when I had the sliders, I did, of course, adjust their marking stuff to make it a bit more, harder for me. But I think like halfway through the third quarter or something like that, I change it, just the marking. I don't change it back to what it was, but I change it down a bit because they just mark everything. Contested pack. I think there's one mark, Caleb Daniel, who's, already very short, is like literally at the bottom of the pack, and he just sticks the mark. But yeah, quarter time, we had a very disappointing first quarter there. 1 goal 6 to 5-3, 33. We're down. And yeah, the marks were like 20-6. Yeah, there we go, 20-6. Tackles their way. Tackles were 7-0 our way though. Probably because we didn't have enough of the ball for them to tackle us, as it was 26% possession to us, and there was not a single free kick in that first quarter, which was pretty interesting. And this is just some nice kicking from us to get it out of there. We just had an extra, I don't know what happened, we always had an extra man over the top, so it was just some nice little kicking to get it out of our defensive 50 and just get us back on the attack. And then here I try to hit up a lead, but I don't really aim the kick correctly, and I miss and end up going to just a little 1-on-1, and it's just an easy mark for Richards, and they've just like that, they shut down our attack, and we cannot, as you can see here, we are unable to shut down their attack just as easy as Jamari Ugle-Hagan lines up for his first goal of the game, the number 1 draft pick in last year's draft. And he goes back and absolutely slots the goal. But I will admit, he hasn't been having a great year. I'm pretty sure he's played every single game for him, and he just hasn't been kicking many goals. So yeah, I'm sure that's not the start to the year he would have wanted. But he has been kicking a few here and there, so he can't be too upset about it, of course. And obviously he'll improve as the year goes on, and he'll start kicking a few. And I actually honestly would love to see him be up there in the Coleman. I'd prefer Daniels to win, but I'd like to see him up there. But yeah, they've just gone on an absolute run here. I think they've just showed they've kicked the last 5 or 6 goals in a row, which isn't, you'd expect that because we've only kicked 1 goal this whole game. But Brent Daniels lines up from outside 50 for his first goal of the game. It's going to have to be a big kick, but he gets it with absolute ease. Look at that. The ball just sails over the line very easily for his first goal of the game, which will, of course, help his Coleman run. And then I can't remember, can't see who that was, but they've dropped a mark that they definitely should have taken. And then I nearly completely butchered it with the handballs because I thought the bloke next to me was going to keep running forward, but he didn't. So I handballed it over my head, nearly completely butchered it. But in the end, Cornelio still managed to kick the snag. And just look at this. Straight out the middle again, and we start to get on a roll as Jesse Hogan just takes a few steps and then nails the goal. But yeah, no, we really do start to get on an absolute roll there as we kick 3 in a row, and the boys were up and about again. We were hopeful. We knew just how good we can play. And then, kicking 3 goals in a row, we were like, we're back here. And then we were straight out the middle. They just, they get a clearance inside 50. Hayden Crozier kicks the snag, and then the next stoppage, directly from that goal, we get a ball up in the centre square, and then just once again they just get long in, Crozier, goal. So yeah, they really just stopped all our momentum there with 2 kicks, I think. 4 kicks, 2 kicks each play, and they've just put all the momentum back on their way, but they're still not done, as Josh Bruce kicks the snag again directly from that ruck contest, or pretty much directly from that next ruck contest. He kicks the snag from about 45 out, and then it's just still all them on the attack. Yeah, so after that we had our little run with the 3 goals, and then we just stopped. We just absolutely stopped. We returned to how we were in the first quarter, and so did Bulldogs. Bulldogs returned to how they were in the first quarter, as Jack McRae lines up for a goal here in the pocket. Not too long left in the second quarter. And yeah, unsurprisingly, Jack McRae goes back and absolutely slots it to give him a 44-point lead late in the second quarter. And yeah, there we go. So that was the last score of the half, yeah. And we end up 4-1-25 to Bulldogs 11-3-69. And yeah, we start the second half here. down by 44. We started off the second half, but Jesse Hogan gets on a nice little run here. Takes 2 bounces, 3 bounces, 4 bounces, gives the hands off to Green. I do nearly stuff this. Again, completely stuffed it, but then bang, Jesse Hogan. That was great. It was honestly great there from Jesse Hogan. He ran a long way, like with the ball, and then he handed it off and still kept running. The second efforts there was just awesome. And then he definitely did deserve the goal from that play. And we kicked the first of the second half, and then once again it was just all Bulldogs as Tom Liberatore just runs into an open goal. His second goal of the game, and now he lines up from outside 50. But then he ends up going for the pass in the pocket. He finds Jack McRae, who will line up to give them a 50-point lead just over halfway through the third quarter. And goes back and absolutely slots it, as you'd expect. You would definitely expect him to kick those from there. But yeah, that's his second of the game. And yeah, they've now got a 50-point lead. McRae just gets the clearance directly in. Bailey Dale takes the mark under the pack, and he lines up for, I think, his third goal of the game. And yeah, like I said, Bailey Dale was absolutely exceptional for the Bulldogs. He had a brilliant first quarter. I think he went a bit quiet in the second. And then, kicked a goal there. And then, so after the first quarter, he didn't do much. He kind of just did what he needed to do, really. It's not like he needed to do too much. They had a massive lead on us. But yeah, as Pat Lipinski kicks another one to give him a 62-point lead now. And yeah, there wasn't too long left here in the third quarter. And the scores were 31-93. So, we were a little bit down in the dumps at this stage. As you'd expect. I mean, we're down by over 10 goals, and it's not even the end of the third quarter. And then, they don't kick a goal there. Yeah, I thought they kicked a goal here, but no, they don't. As Josh Dunkley lines up and then plays on, and the siren sounds. So 3/4 time, it's 5-1-31 to 15-3-93 the Bulldogs' way. And at this stage, like I said, we're all pretty down in the dumps, pretty disappointed. But yeah, we knew there was still a quarter footy to go. We knew it was going to be very hard to win, and we knew we probably weren't going to win, but we just wanted to come out and have a good quarter footy. And look at this, directly from the start. It's a point, but still, directly from the start, that was awesome. We just got it down, we got it in, we did what we needed to do. And then here again, not too early, but early-ish, and we've kicked the first goal of the last quarter. And at this stage, I was just thinking, you know what, I got 2 goals. First of all, I want, to bring it back to and lose by just 5 goals or less. And second of all, I'd love to not let them score 100, which is also going to be very hard because they're already on 93 at 3/4 time. But yeah, that was just the main goal. As De Boer kicks one there, and their lead reduced to just 49 now. So we just needed, another 3 goals won, and we were within 5 or less goals. As Tanner Bruhn, who is in absolute rising star form, lines up for the goal. And he absolutely slots it. Unsurprisingly, the form Tanner Bruhn has been in, there is no surprise he slots that. Because like I said, he's definitely in rising star form. And yeah, he's been absolutely great for us. And then, just another one here. We went to the level we've been playing the past few weeks, and they just absolutely dropped. And then I'm thinking, you beauty. So we brought it back within 6 goals. And then they just get this goal here just from a throw-in. Dunkley just mops the ball up and kicks the snag, just pushing it back out again. So their lead's been pushed back out to 7 goals now. All they need is a point to get to the 100. So now both the goals that we set ourselves at 3/4 time are going to be very hard. As Brent Daniels kicks that goal there, he's third of the game. I was thinking about handballing it, but I didn't in the end. I don't know why I didn't. It was probably because of Daniels and Coleman and shit. But yeah, so here we are back on the attack, and for a shot to bring their lead within 5 goals, and Josh Kelly's kicked it. So this goal was very much on the cards now. I mean, we've brought it all the way back within 5 goals, and it was massive. It's under 5 minutes to go. We just got to keep playing how we've played all quarter, but we didn't. We absolutely dropped we completely dropped again. And yeah, look at this. They just kick a goal. Their forward, their pressure was awesome. And I don't know whether it was we dropped or they just lifted. As you can see there, their pressure there, and that McLean goal was absolutely insane. So yeah, I really don't know which one it was, but it was probably more just they more lifted than us dropping. And they ended up just absolutely running all over us. As Jamara goes back and slots, I think his third of the game this is. I believe this is his third of the game. And yeah, so he's kicked it, and no, that's only his second, sorry. And I mean, with just 2 minutes left, they just keep going. They just absolutely kept going. And they kick another one. I mean, they kick another one here. Lockie Hunter, like, it was great chase by Whitfield, but they've just got the numbers there, like Crozier, with absolutely no one on him. I don't know what was going on there. So Crozier slotted the snag. And now, just a minute to go, we're now down by 8 goals, and they've already scored over 100, so we knew that the both goals were off, but they weren't even done yet. Jamari Ugle-Hagan kicks one, I mean, not too long at all before the siren for his third of the game, and that was full time. But yeah, no, I'm disappointed there because, I mean, in the end, I wouldn't have been too mad if we ended up just walking away losing by 5 goals, but like, we brought it all the way back to 5 goals just for them to kick bloody another 3. I mean, yeah, another 4, sorry. Oh, disappointing. Very, very disappointing in the end. The BNF votes. I'm going to give 3 to Jesse Hogan. Well deserved. 2 to Brent Daniels. And my one can go to nearly 8 touches. I might go Canelio. Oh, he's also got a goal, Canelio. Yeah, I'm going to go Canelio. Stephen Canelio will take the 1 vote. And here we can see the round 6 BNF votes. Jesse Hogan got 3, Brent Daniels 2, Canelio 1. The skipper gets his first BNF vote of the season. Love to see that. And Hogan gets his second, 3 vote of the season. Second best on, there we go. Overall leaderboard, Himmelberg and Hogan drawn for first, Daniels third, just 1 point behind him. But I am only going to show the overall leaderboard up until the end of the bye round, so like round 13, and I'm just not going to show it